Hi, thanks for watching again. Today I'm going to talk about our two types of muscle fibers. We've got fast twitch, also known as type 2, and slow twitch, also known as type 1. Our fast twitch muscles are responsible for our fast movements, powerful and explosive muscle contractions. They have a high capacity for energy production and especially using glucose as our energy. So remember, that's our metabolism system for anaerobics when no oxygen is present because we have a really high intensity. So fast twitch is going to be like changing direction in a sport, weightlifting, explosive jumping movements. Slow twitch fibers are for our long endurance type exercises. It's when oxygen is available, our intensity is low, they have a slower contraction speed, and they also resist fatigue better because they use a slower, more abundant energy system. So what does this mean for our training and what type of muscle fibers do I have? Generally speaking, an endurance type athlete is going to be more slow twitch muscle fiber dominant. Sedentary people actually possess about 50% of slow twitch muscles because they're not doing any fast explosive type movements. Whereas an Olympic weightlifter or an athlete playing a sport where there's lots of stop and go and change of direction, they're going to be more prominent fast twitch muscles. However, most people have about equal amounts of fast twitch and slow twitch muscles. We really only see these differences in elite level athletes, and they're probably elite because they were born with, more fast twitch muscles, so they were able to exceed in Olympic weightlifting because they can be fast and explosive. Not so much that they're training to become an Olympian build those muscle fibers. Since muscle fibers vary from muscle to muscle and person to person, why do I feel slower in my endurance when I try to focus on my strength, or why do I feel weaker when I try to focus on my endurance? It probably has more to do with other training factors and other things than just how our muscle fibers are adapting. So if I'm feeling slower while I'm building strength, it's probably more likely due to building muscle mass and actually getting heavier and just feeling heavier. A lower threshold to lactate accumulation, which is when we're pushing those anaerobic thresholds. A decreased cardiovascular endurance just because we're not training our heart and our lungs to pump blood and pump oxygen to all of our working muscles as efficiently. If you're feeling weaker when you're focusing on endurance, it can be from some weight loss because you're doing more cardio, more conditioning, you're burning more calories, you're becoming lighter, maybe from body fat, but it may also be a loss of muscle mass, so you are a little bit weaker, or just a decrease in neural firing because you're not training those fast explosive movements as much, and that requires just as much nervous system activation and firing as it does the actual muscle strength. Ultimately, you get whatever you're born with. You might be blessed with some more fast twitch muscle fibers, so you're going to excel in weightlifting, in explosive jumping, running, sprinting kind of movements. Maybe you're blessed more with a slow twitch fiber, so you're going to be better at the longer conditioning type workouts or a marathon runner, whatever it may be. Basically, we have, for the most part, balanced amounts. So if you're focusing on getting stronger and you feel like that conditioning is weakening a little bit, that's fine. Just focus on the first thing, getting stronger, and ultimately being stronger is going to help you be and move faster and more efficiently in the long run. So a little give and take isn't always a bad thing. You're not ruining your muscle fibers by any means. You're just improving one system a little bit more, making that system a little bit more efficient, and then you can go back and focus on the other one and just keep bouncing back and forth to improve your overall performance.